What's up, ninjas? Welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. Today we're going to do an at-home yoga flow. You don't need any props. If you want to use them, of course, go ahead and do so. I'm going to apologize for my voice right now. I'm still recovering from strep throat, and my voice is going to be trash. My cardio is going to be trash, so just be patient with me. But I'm going to edit all my breaks out, so you'll never know. We'll just get started by putting a hand on our chest and a hand on our belly, and we're going to take 3 cleansing breaths in just to get ourselves ready for this practice. All together, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Just gonna grab my water. I'm gonna have to have this handy. Oh, my cat is acting a little crazy. I'm sorry. All right, let's just set an intention. My intention today is to get through this. No, I can do it. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm just grateful that I am making it to the mat at all today because I haven't really moved since I filmed my last video, so. All right, let's get into it. You can turn towards the short part of your mat, and we're gonna stay kind of in the center of our mats here, and bring your hands down beside your hips, roll your shoulders up and down away from your ears. Inhale your hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Shift forward, drop down 90 degrees, untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, lift your hips to the sky for downward facing dog. We'll go through that one more time. Bend the knees, take your gaze forward, hop, step, or float to bring your feet to the top of your mat. And we're gonna roll all the way up into mountain. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a couple of breaths here in this down dog. If you want to get some movement by pedaling out your feet or rocking up onto your tiptoes, you can go ahead and do that. But we will get into the meat of our flow here. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, step in between your hands. Lower your left knee, untuck your toes, and rise up for a low lunge. So just do a quick alignment check here. Make sure that your knee is over top of that ankle and that you're thinking about tucking your tailbone underneath, so you're drawing a nice long line from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. You're going to feel this nice stretch in your hip flexor on that left side. We're going to sweep that left hand down to the mat and then open up for a twist on the right side. Release the twist, bring your right hand in outside of that right foot, and then straighten that front leg. You can stay high on your fingertips if you like, or take a deep breath in with me, and exhale, fold forward over top of that knee. Now, if you need to keep a bend in that knee to protect the joints, you can go ahead and do that. And bend the knee. We're going to come into a modified warrior two. So extend your arms out into a T and take your gaze over the right fingertips. Really try to find length from your right fingertips all the way to your left fingertips. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. You can take that left hand to the back of the left thigh. And release that. We're going to bring that right forearm to the knee and then stretch that left arm overhead for a beautiful stretch in that left side body. From here, you can release that pose, and we're going to plant our right hand underneath our right shoulder. And you can turn the left toes so that it's on the side of your foot. We're going to take that right leg and just shift it underneath us and turn for a gate pose. So your right toes are behind you and you're stretching that left arm overhead. And then you have the option to stay right here if you like, or you can move into a side plank. So taking that right leg and straightening it out, bringing it your right toes to meet your left heel. And shift into plank press into a downward facing dog. Whew, this is going to be hard on my lungs today. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step in between your hands and drop that right knee, untuck your toes, meet in a low lunge. Probably going to try not to talk as much as I usually do, so plant the right hand to the mat inside that left foot, open up for a twist on the left side. Release the twist, bring that left hand outside that left foot and straighten your left leg. Stay high on the fingertips if you like, or if you'd like to fold with me, inhale and exhale, hinging at the hips, giving yourself a little micro bend if you need it. And you can bend that front leg and bring your arms out into a T for a modified warrior two. Just remember, you're trying to actively pull this left hip back and your right hip forward. And reverse your warrior. And shift into that extended side angle. So left forearm to that left knee, extend that right arm overhead. And you can release that pose. We'll take that left knee and bring it underneath us. Plant that left hand under your left shoulder, right toes. You're gonna plant that foot so that it's parallel with the short part of your mat. And then take the left toes, pick them up, pivot them behind you, and then extend that right arm overhead for our gate pose. Option to stay right here, or if you'd like, you can shift into side plank with me, putting your weight into that left hand and taking a nice big step to bring your left toes behind your right heel. Oh man, I'm shaking today. Whew. And you can bring your hand to the mat for plank and press into downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Okay, we're gonna do kind of the same thing, but we're gonna bump it up a little bit. So when you are ready, inhale that right leg to the sky. Exhale, step in between your hands. Rise all the way up for a crescent lunge. Ooh, losing my balance already. So your toes on your left foot are facing the same direction as the toes on your right foot, but you're still trying to find the same alignment as you did in the low lunge, right? Your knee is over top of your ankle. You're actively pressing that knee outwards, and you're thinking about tucking that tailbone underneath. All together, deep breath in, and exhale. We're gonna twist, bringing our arms parallel, taking our gaze back towards that right hand. And release the twist, coming back into crescent lunge. We're gonna pivot that back foot so that it's parallel. We're gonna bend deep into that right knee, straightening that left leg and coming into our Skandasana pose. So you can keep your hands, I'm so sorry I'm facing away from you. I feel so out of practice right now. Anyway, so you can keep your fingertips to the mat to help you with your balance, or you can bring your hands together, bringing the right elbow inside the right knee and twist open, taking your gaze up to the sky. Okay, really big, strong move here. Put our strength into that right foot and straighten the leg, pivoting the toes so that they're facing the front of your mat, keeping that back foot parallel, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, taking a bind with that left hand behind the lower back. Keep the bend in the front leg. And release, coming into our extended side angle, extending that left arm overhead. Just remember, we're not putting any weight in that right hand. We're just kind of laying it there. We should be able to lift that arm up and maintain the pose. Okay, we're gonna come into our balancing pose here. So you can bring that left hand to your left hip. We're gonna take our right fingertips and bring them to the mat in front of our foot, and then press off with that left foot, bringing our left leg parallel, stacking our hips. And then if you'd like to stack your shoulders as well, extend that left arm to the sky for our half moon pose. Wow, I am super shaky today. And release this pose, coming into a forward fold. Plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. I'm gonna bend one knee at a time. My right leg is burning. Whew. And we'll take that work to the other side. Let me know in the comments if you are struggling as much as I am today. I could really use some moral support right now. Inhale that left leg to the sky. Exhale, step in between your hands, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. I just noticed that my shoulders were riding up towards my ears, so just take a second to roll them up and down, relax them away from your ears. We'll bring our arms parallel, twisting towards that left side, taking our gaze back to that left hand. And release the twist. We're going to pivot that back foot so that it's parallel and bend deep into that left leg, bringing the left elbow inside that left knee. Again, option keeping the hands to the fingertips. Again, option keeping your fingertips to the mat to help support you. And then twisting open to that right side, and you can bring those toes to the sky as well. For Skandasana. Sometimes I forget to say the pose names. I feel like I haven't taught yoga in like a month. So, struggling today. All right, again, big strong move here in that left leg, really pressing into that leg and meeting in a warrior two. So nice bend in that front leg, finding length between your fingertips, taking your gaze over top of that middle finger, the driving finger as I call it. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, finding that bind behind your lower back with that right arm. Releasing that pose, bringing the left forearm to the left knee, extending right arm overhead, extended side angle. Okay, we're gonna go into our half moon pose here on our left side. Bring that right hand to the right hip. Take your left fingertips to the mat in front of you. And then press off with that back foot, lifting it parallel to the mat, stacking your hips. And then option to keep your hand right where it is, if this is challenging enough, or extend that arm to the sky for an extra challenge. Really squeeze your core, find your focus. Shoot. Oh boy. If you fall out, that's fine. I just did. I might again. And release the pose. Bring your toes to match in our forward fold. Plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. Amazing work, you guys. That's the hard part of our flow done. We did it. Let's pedal out our feet here. My legs are really burning. My lungs are burning. I'm sweating. And find some stillness. Relax your head in between your biceps. Bring your mind to your breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale and exhale. You can bring your knees down to the mat. I'm just going to turn to face you guys. You're gonna keep this right knee bent, and we'll take the left foot and cross it over top of that right knee. I'm not flexible today. And then we'll take our right elbow and hug it around that left knee. And then before we finish our twist, we'll take a deep breath in, and then exhale, take your gaze over that left shoulder. Beautiful. Release that pose. We're going to switch our legs up, bending that left leg in front of us. So the left heel is touching the right bum cheek, crossing the right foot over top of it, hugging the right knee with the left elbow. All together, deep breath in, and exhale, gaze over that right shoulder. Release the pose, coming back to center. We're just going to come into a comfortable seated position, whether that be cross-legged or on your knees. It's up to you. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, bending to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to the left. And come back to center. We're going to finish this throw by inhaling your hands to the sky. Exhaling, hands back down to the mat. Again, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back down. One more time. Inhale, hands to sky. And exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And that is it today. Amazing work to me, first of all. Sometimes you have to pat your own back, okay? I'm proud of myself for coming to the mat and filming this today. I was considering not putting a video out this week because I'm still recovering. I did it and you guys did it. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you in my little dojo. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram at dojocat713. I posted a lot of kickboxing and jiu-jitsu stuff. And when I say a lot, I mean I post maybe a couple times a month. I'm not very good at social media, okay? And hopefully the next time you see me, I will be in a better state. All right, I will see you guys next time. Os. Woo.